Flipping a 50 USD account to over 300 USD on this one setup queue with VIX 25S. Thank you for 4,000 subscribers. Let's push to 5K where I might do a giveaway. Let's get into it. So this is the 50 USD that we started with, and we're going to be trading VIX 25S. Now, we begin the analysis on the weekly chart, and here we can discern that price broke structure above that high, reaching for the external range liquidity, and then it returned back into the range. Now, if we extend our Fibonacci retracement tool from the low and the high, we can discern that the premium and discount are there, and we're going to be looking forward to buy it at the discount. And at the discount there is the imbalance. That imbalance there is at the discount, so price is going to fill the imbalance and then it shoots up because price went back inside the range and now it has to shoot up afterwards. So what else will it be doing? If price fills that imbalance, it will also be simultaneously hitting the weekly order block, and after it hit the weekly order block, it has to shoot up. Now, there are other reasons why we think price has to at least shoot in down to fill the fair value gap or the imbalance, and the reason is because of this anatomy here. You can tell that there is an immediate rebalance there, which is going to propel price to shoot up, and it happened while it hit the weekly order block. So there's another immediate rebalance there. So weekly order block, two immediate rebalances, prices should shoot to rebalance that big imbalance, and then it shoots up afterwards. So how was price approaching the imbalance? It was breaking structure. We can see how it was approaching it. It broke structure at that low, and then afterward it retraced to the rejection, if you can see it, and it broke structure again at that low. Now, after it broke structure there, it returned to the daily order block and it kept on shooting up. So let me just highlight the daily order block where it went up to, and then it started reacting down. So now price created equal lows which contain sell side liquidity, so we're sure that price is generating interest to shoot or to reach below those equal lows. So currently it's inside a big daily order block, and if we stretch out our Fib 2 again, we're going to find out that it reacted perfectly at the mean threshold of the body of the daily order block. So there is the mean threshold there, and price just reacted like the previous candle. So on the 4 hour, we can tell there's a huge imbalance which price was actively filling or rebalancing bit by bit. So how it did that is sort of interesting because it had three approaches to rebalancing that imbalance. The first liquidity grab there, where it grabbed liquidity and shot up and shot down, and then it did another liquidity grab, and the last liquidity grab above there while it hit the mean threshold. But what's interesting is it did not hit the 4 hour order block. There was sort of an efficiency there, like price did not hit the 4 hour order block, so but it just started shooting down. Maybe the reason is because it hit the breaker block on the 1 hour. So price hit the breaker block, and the other reason it reacted is maybe because it's the mean threshold of the daily. So it's a breaker block and the mean threshold of the daily. That's why price started shooting down from there. On the 30 minutes, we can see it formed an SMS there, shifting market structure, and then after that it broke structure below that low. Now, instead of shooting up to fully fill the efficiency there, it just returned to the 30-minute mitigation and then broke structure as it dips down further. So now, after it dips down, it sort of retraced back, but it didn't get back inside the range. It just retraced back, and what it did is the one that tells us what to do now. What it did is it wiped there, and it shows us that high that it created inside that 15-minute order block. So it wiped inside that 15-minute order block, and then it broke structure. So that high where it's going, it's protected. So there is a 15-minute order block, and the high above that 50 is going to be protected. So it did another wipe inside that 15-minute order block, and then currently it broke our last low that we had. It broke structure below there and tried going back inside, but it didn't go back to fill the imbalance or the fair value gap inside there. So what do we do now? We look at the small high tried to create. So that small high created has or contains internal buy side liquidity, and above there is the 15-minute breaker block. So that's where our entry is at. That's where we're targeting, and we're going to be entering at that 30-minute order block or 15-minute. So it's the 15-minute breaker and the 30-minute order block. So we're going to be entering our sell or placing our sell there. So yeah, I was trading a 50 USD account, and I was pretty confident in this trade, so I decided to place in trades that were aggressive. And yeah, this is me placing my sell orders. So this is the after, and you can see that time, yeah, it didn't spend too long there. And just for your information, the account almost blew. I went in aggressive. You can see the move that happened right now. It's not that big, it's not a big move, but we're already in massive profits. So yeah, it broke that low, and what I hope for is for it to go back up, and then it hit that 15-minute order block, and then afterwards we sell with it again, like it does another leg inside the profit. So I started placing more sell limits there, but to no avail. It did not go back, it just kept on shooting down, and I thought, you know what, let me just exit there. You know, I'd reached my target, which was 300 USD, and yeah, we were done. I think we made a withdrawal of about 200 USD, which is not bad. So yeah, thank you for watching the video.